What it do? See me with the crew, had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move.
Please send it to the new Cash App at the top. And if you have any video requests, please send a donation. Thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. This Slade Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. I want to talk about this whole Stop Asian Hate movement. That the good old folks at the American government have designed as just some extra thing for everybody to be in a fuss about. But I have a serious issue with this, and I feel like based off of all the messed up things that America is responsible for in regards to black people, that this is really a slap in the face to any movement black people ever had to try to advance black people. Any real movement that hadn't been corrupted by the government, at least not yet. And I put down a list of why I feel like the Stop Asian Hate movement is a bunch of bullshit and it's very hypocritical. Okay, now before I start this, I want to give a disclaimer. Me personally, until I get undeniable proof that says otherwise, I feel in my heart that black people are the original people of the world, not just this country. And every other race on this planet come from black people, whether they came from diluting of melanin. If you want to go to Dr. Yakub route, the Bible route, where it was just something going on in the genes, and then one day albino people came and that led to white people. However you want to go, I feel like every race somehow, some way comes from black people. Now I have seen other stuff that said that, you know what I'm saying, part of that, you know, they took cells and DNA from like dogs and monkeys to make other races of people, not us. But that's a whole rabbit hole that may not even be true. But I have a list together of all the reasons why I feel like it's disrespectful towards the black plight and how it's hypocritical, and it's just another movement that's created to make some people some money while looking like it's helping out a whole disenfranchised group of people at the same time. Now, my first reason, the hypocrisy of America's Stop Asian Hate movement. 1, business interests. It takes rich people to even fund these movements, and when they fund these movements, it's usually to make more money. Now, if you wanna be a supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement, that's on you. Yes, Black Lives Matter, but I do also feel like Black Lives Matter, including all other races of lives. Yes, because this is the thing when it comes to race, just like when it comes to religion, it separates people and it makes one group of people feel like they're better than another group of people. So yes, Black Lives Matter, but so do white lives, Asian lives, Hispanic lives, you know what I'm saying? African lives, Turkish lives. Every race of people got bad people and good people. Now, and children. So those good people and those children, they should be protected by the law. They have a equal right to resources and education, the proper education, just as much and equally as any other race of people, including black people. So that's my stance on that. But somebody has business interests. I wouldn't be surprised if George Soros has something to do with the Stop the Asian Hate movement, because he also is the biggest funder of the Black Lives Matter movement. But if you do your research on George Soros, you're gonna see that this is a sketchy guy. Maybe not even a sketchy guy, more so an obviously evil person, an obviously bad person who is a businessman, but not a pro-life man per se. And if you jacking Black Lives Matter and you claiming that, you haven't gone to their website to see that they only care about non-heterosexual people, women, and children, and they don't include black men. So I feel like if you're not including the whole entire family, man, woman, and child, you know what I'm saying, whether you gay or straight, then you are automatically anti-black, but you disguising yourself as black. That's my opinion, and that's logic. Anybody who wants to argue that logic, we can do that, and I will slap the shit out you with some truth. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a real shaky thing, you know what I'm saying? There's always movements that come up when it's convenient. It puts the spotlight on some people, while it makes people who not in the spotlight even richer than they are, you know what I'm saying? But my next point, the YG situation. They canceling YG over 1 or 2 lyrics that he put out in a song called Meet the Flockers off a great album that he put out. I believe it was his first album, where he's simply talking about how when he used to be in the streets and they used to rob people's houses, everybody knows that robbing people's houses was not limited to just black people. Why, if you living in LA, are you just gonna rob black people when we all know that chances are you go into a different race of people's house, there might be more valuable stuff in there. Like that's common knowledge. But in this particular song and these particular bars, he got a line or two about robbing Asian people's houses for a particular reason. Now, I understand Asian people being upset since way back then and even today because of what he said, but I feel like, 1, it is justifiable, but 2, them calling for him to be canceled and miss out on money to take care of his family, that's completely selfish on that other side, because you gotta understand that he makes a living off his artistic expression. All he did was say a statement. A bar in the song. If you don't like the song, then you don't gotta listen to the song. All of this, it's like, that's just like if there's an Asian person who is a rapper and he raps about robbing black people for a particular reason. Are black people supposed to be up in arms when we be robbing ourselves? Nobody should be up in arms about somebody saying that they'll do something to a certain particular group of people, and it's only for a financial purpose, and it's not because they're Asian. It's just because they happen to be Asian and they happen to be doing things in a certain way that makes it beneficial for somebody who's robbing a house to rather rob them than their own people. It's as simple as that. And that song came out 7 years ago. So now y'all taking the song off YouTube. Now you're taking them off Apple and Amazon and Spotify over an old song. Where's the artistic expression that he's supposed to be able to express over a song? Like, he's from LA. There's a lot of Asian people there. And there's gangster Asian people in LA. Like, if he was really a threat to Asian people, they would have been tried to take him out. They would have been tried to shoot him or do whatever they wanted to do. They would have been trying to ban him from certain areas of LA. I'm pretty sure YG gets along with every race of people in LA. LA is a cultural pot of mad different cultures and races of people. It's like, come on, like this is ridiculous. This is just because the people who are running the movement, they have to find bad guys in order to justify their movement, which will allow them to keep it running longer, which means they can make money longer. So these people probably don't even give a damn what YG talking about. They just know that he messed up and he singled out Asian people, and it's a perfect time to use that against him. And I feel like that's corny. That's corny, man.
What the fuck is going on? I'm contemplating sinning. My job bugging, I ain't work 40 hours in a minute. I'm in the hole, but by the first I gotta turn the rent in. About to get my gun, find me a mask and rob niggas. Cause fuck that, my son need a bike, this can't be life. Rap niggas getting put on, they ain't even nice. Quickest way away from the pain is suicide. I bet most of them wouldn't even care if Juju died. I'm tired of losing. Now do I risk it all or keep eating humble pie and endure the pitfalls? Drop shit with real balls, 100 views on the tool. Watch some corny nigga vibe just for being a fool.